The rebab is a type of a bowed string instrument so named no later than the 8th century and spread via Islamic trading routes over much of North Africa, the Middle East, parts of Europe, and the Far East. The bowed variety often has a spike at the bottom to rest on the ground, and is thus called a spike-fiddle in certain areas, but plucked versions like the kabuli rebab also exist. Furthermore, besides the spike-fiddle variant, there also exists a variant with a pear-shaped body, quite similar to the Byzantine lyra and the Cretan lyra. This latter variant traveled to Western Europe in the 11th century, and became the rebec. This article will only concentrate on the spike-fiddle rebab, which usually consists of a small, usually rounded body, the front of which is covered in a membrane such as parchment or sheepskin and has a long neck attached. There is a long thin neck with a pegbox at the end and there are 1, 2 or 3 strings. There is no fingerboard. The instrument is held upright either resting on the lap or on the floor. The bow is usually more curved than that of the violin. The rebab, though valued for its voice-like tone, has a very limited range, and was gradually replaced throughout much of the Arab world by the violin and kemench. It is related to the Iraqi instrument the jizza, which has 4 strings. Construction: the rebab is used in a wide variety of musical ensembles and genres, corresponding with its wide distribution, and is built and played somewhat differently in different areas. The principle of construction of Great Iran, the rebab is a large instrument with a range similar to the viola da gamba, whereas versions of the instrument further west tend to be smaller and higher pitched. The body varies from being ornately carved, as in Java, to simpler models such as the 2-string Egyptian fiddle of the Nile may have a body made of half a coconut shell. The more sophisticated versions have a metal soundbox and the front may be half covered with beaten copper, and half with cowskin. Persia, Arabia, Iraq and the Ottomans. The rebab was heavily used, and continues to be used, in Arabic Bedouin music as well traditional Iraqi music under the name jizza, named after the soundbox material made of a coconut shell. There is also a bowed instrument in Persian music named kemench which has similar shape and structure. The rebab is also played in Afghanistan and Pakistan, however they are unrelated in terms of origin. For a famous Iranian singer and rebab player see Hassan Egzachinani. Asian heartland. The spike-fiddle variants are very commonly used by many North, East and Central Asian ethnic groups in their diaspora around the world, such as the Hikm variety used by most ethnic groups of China, the Kochia and Morankia of Mongolia, the Byzantium of Tuva, the Kokaya of Japan, Hajium of Korea, Kilkiak of Kyrgyzstan, Saw Samsai of Thailand and many others. These are generally used in playing traditional folk tunes, but have also become popular in arrangements of contemporary music, including such genres as classical, jazz, and rock. Southeast Asia. In the Indonesian gamelan the rebab is an essential elaborating instrument, ornamenting the basic melody. A 2-string bowed lute consisting of a wooden body, traditionally though now rarely a single coconut shell, covered with very fine stretched skin. 2 brass strings are tuned a fifth apart and the horsehair bow is tied loosely with the proper tension controlled by the player's bow hand, contributing to the difficult technique. There are typically 2 per ensemble, 1 for pilog and 1 for slendro, never played together. The rebab does not have to conform exactly to the scale of the other gamelan instruments and can be played in relatively free time, finishing its phrases after the beat of the gong aging. The rebab also frequently plays the bikar when it is part of the ensemble. In the eastern Malaysian states of Kelantan and Terengganu, the rebab is used in a healing ritual called main futeri. The musician healer is sometimes taken to hospitals in cases where doctors are unable to heal ailing patients. See also, Byzantine lyra, the medieval bowed instrument of the Byzantine Empire, gadulka, guduk, gusl, hikm, large family of traditional Chinese spike fiddles, kamenkay, kemench, kobais, ligerica, lyra of Crete, rebec, rubab. Notes. References: Margaret J. Khatami, On Concepts and Classifications of Musical Instruments. Chicago Studies in Ethnomusicology, University of Chicago Press, 1990. External links: Turkish rebab master Ibrahim Metin Upgar, Naynava, the Encyclopedia of Persian Music Instruments, Rebab, the Rebab, Arabic Rebab, a photo, Nucleotriate Finwood, an American music group that uses a rebab. Mattheos Tsahoridis,